So the Hornets win the tip. And a look at the starters for the Hornets. The guard pair, Ball and Rozier. The forwards are Hayward and Washington. And it's Williams at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Now, here's Ball. Pass to Rozier. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Terry Rozier, that 2019 sign and trade, changed his career.
You know, going from Boston to Charlotte, Scary Terry got an increased role with the Hornets, and sometimes that's all a player needs. He became a starter there, doubled his scoring average, and it was really a hand-in-glove fit for Rozier. Boy, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
Fires the 3, and it's Mathurin with the rebound. It's tipped. Halliburton against Ball. Halliburton on the wing. Here's Mathurin. Hornets with the rebound. Ball surveying the defense. Williams, and it's Williams throwing it down.
All you got to do is get open, and Ball's handling the rock. He's going to find you. LaMelo's got incredible passing ability.
Halliburton kicks to Turner. Count that one.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Turner no good on the free throw. And there's no question Miles Turner is one of the NBA's best shot blockers.
Kevin, he's led the league multiple times in block shots. And if you look at his per-game averages, man, very impressive. I think he's put himself in the conversation for one of the most prolific shot blockers of all time if he can sustain it for a few more years.
Now, here's Ball. Hayward outside. Beyond the arc. No good on that one. So Indiana will take it the other way. Here's Halliburton. And Halliburton slams it in.
High energy throw down that time by Halliburton. Not wasting any time or motion.
Rozier the pass to Washington. It's stolen by Hield. Washington against Halliburton. Smith with a wide open look, and they call over the back here. Too much contact.
And he drew that call by establishing his base early and then doing a great job with the box out.
Yeah, there are a lot of things that go into rebounding, guys. You need strength, you need positioning, but I think timing and a nose for the ball, most important. And I think you're right. That's what got him that call, his physicality and strength.
Now, here's Ball. Off target from three-point range.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Hield outside. Outside for Halliburton. Pass to Smith. 4 on the shot clock. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Here's Mathurin. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Hornets have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Rozier for 3. Drills the three-pointer. Rozier's got 5 now.
You know, when Rozier gets a look he likes for the three-point shot, he'll knock it down on you.
And the Pacers finished 25-57 last season, their worst record since the mid-'80s. Indiana deciding to go young, and with that comes growing pains. And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Well, they better be thinking about him. I mean, we know how dangerous he is.
And yes, it's good.
That was silky smooth there by Washington. Only takes him a few seconds to lock and load.
And last season, a tough one. Indiana with their lowest winning percentage, Greg, in over 30 years.
Yeah, but I loved how they approached the end of the season. Bringing in Tyrese Halliburton, playing a lot of the younger players, planning for the future.
Stolen by Ball. Fires from deep. And it's Rozier that time on the assist by Ball. Rozier's got a couple of threes now in the first for Charlotte. Halliburton against Ball. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Greg, looking back at the 2021 draft, I'm still shocked Tyrese Halliburton fell to 12th. My goodness.
What a steal Halliburton has been. He broke his wrist in college, and that scared some teams away. But, boy, Tyrese has been awesome in the NBA.
Halliburton has lots of skills you love to see from a young guard. Boy, I tell you what, he's got a bright future. Love watching this young man play.
On the wing, Turner. And they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Ball, the pass to Hayward. It's good. The assist that time from Ball.
You know, I think you got to push Hayward farther away from the hoop. Once he's this close, he's going to score.
Ball against Halliburton. Does not find the basket. His second miss. He's now 1 for 3. The kick out to Rozier. Good on the three-point shot. Rozier's got 11.
Hey, when Terry Rozier is hitting these jump shots, it really widens the driving lanes for him.
Back to Hield. In the corner, Smith with it. Back to Hield. 6 on the shot clock. Some solid defense from Rozier. Ball fires from way outside. And so the first quarter is in the books. Hornets on top. They're up by 9.
Please give a big round of applause for your Pacers Youth Games team.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Charlotte.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And not only that, their elite conditioning evident from the pace they're playing offensively. Boy, they are getting out and running.
So on the floor for Charlotte to start this second quarter. P.J. Washington is out there with Kelly Oubre. Then it's Dennis Smith. Then there's Terry Rozier. And it's Williams at the 5. Here's Nembhard. It's good, the assist that time from Smith. Well, if there's one thing, Greg, that defines a modern NBA big man, it is mobility.
And they've got to be able to move their feet and really play in space. Otherwise, they just can't stay on the floor in today's game.
Hield way outside. That one doesn't drop. And the Hornets now going the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And again, the Hornets missing. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for Indiana. It's a 5-point game. Oubre with the steal. And now here's Oubre, fast break chance. And finished off by Oubre.
And the leaping ability of Oubre Jr. When he gets inside, this guy's determined to finish.
Hield from outside. Hornets with the rebound. Williams with the ball, picked up by Turner. And it's Rozier missing. Pacers have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. During last offseason, the Hornets decided to part ways with their coach of the past 4 years.
Always a tough decision, and this is a critical time for Charlotte. They've got a tremendous young core. They think their time is now, and they want to make a bold move with the new hire.
Can't leave anybody open around Smith. I mean, he finds them quickly. Love his court awareness.
They kick out to Hield. Spins. Passes it to Nembhard. Here's Turner. Smith the pass to Turner. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 4th rebound in this one. Down low. Trying to get open is Rozier. Washington, that's good. Washington's got the lead up to 11 now for the Hornets. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. To the right side. Mathurin passes to Smith. Kicks it to Turner. All sorts of time. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. 8 points for Miles Turner.
Turner is very comfortable letting it go from there. A dependable scorer from the mid-range.
Smith for 3. Offensive rebound. Williams. And foul on the shot. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the
previous play is under review.
different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Balls check.
Turning the temperature up.
And that one falls for Williams. Cody Martin, he's checked in for Charlotte. And both free throws good for Williams. Pacers trail by 11. With the crossover, here's Halliburton.
Now that was nasty. Absolutely nasty. Halliburton looking like a street baller with that kind of dribble move. Major handles.
And the centerpiece of that Sabonis trade last year, Halliburton looks like a future star.
So consistent and mature for a young guy, Greg. That's what jumps off the page at me. Knockdown shooter, clever playmaker, and continues to put the work in to get better every year and bring his teammates with him.
And the Hornets making a change here. Richards is checked in. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. The pass to Oubre. And it's ball in the corner. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it. And here are the Pacers now. They trail by 9 points. Halliburton against Ball. Now, here's Halliburton. Defense is right there. For Charlotte, they've gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. Martin dishes to Oubre. The kick out to Ball. Second chance shot. And he lays it up and in. And the Hornets lead by 11.
Boy, that's a nice effort from Ball in the paint that time, working hard to find a way to get that shot off.
Mora, the pass to Turner. Indiana moving it around. Three-pointer, Hield gets the three-pointer to fall. Hield's got 5 points now this quarter.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
Numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
And here are the Pacers now. After the basket by Charlotte, Hield, the pass to Nesmith. The dish to Turner. It's tipped. Here's Richards. Banked in off the glass. And now it's a 12-point Hornets lead.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Nice game. Great performance by Terry Rozier.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
They've got Hield. He's out there with Halliburton. Neesmith is out there with Miles Turner. And it's Nora in at the four-man position. So that's the group out there for Indiana. And that one's good. Richards.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Hield can't hit.
Well, I cannot believe he didn't capitalize there, and neither can he.
Martin finds Ball. Here he goes, and Ball slams it in.
Hey, this mix of agility, instinct, athleticism, Ball able to drive right in for the big throwdown.
Got a piece of it. Hield the pass to Turner. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is, and so they will award the basket there.
Good hustle right there. I love that effort. Just a little late in the act.
Hornets leading by 14. Ball kicks to Rozier. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 6 assists in the game. For Charlotte, they might be the most electric team, Clark, in the NBA. Young and very exciting.
Yeah, I agree, Kevin. I mean, they're extremely potent, and they are exciting to watch. LaMelo Ball, man, he can do just about everything. The Hornets, a lot of fun to watch for sure.
Rozier the pass to Ball. Oubre for 3. That one misses. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for Indiana. It's a 14-point game. On the wing, Hield. Halliburton outside. Makes it off the glass. Halliburton's got 7 points.
Just excellent concentration there by Halliburton. Not allowing the bump by the defense to throw him off his mark.
Really left alone that time.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
Hornets leading by 14. Lets it go from deep. The dive for the ball. The Pacers pull it in.
Well, most games he can knock it down from deep, but it just isn't there for him in this one.
The Pacers making a switch here. Nemhard's checked in. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Pass to Hield. Turner with a screen on Rozier. Hield dishes to Turner. Just 4 to shoot. From 17 feet out, with the clock winding down.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Here's Nora, covered by Martin. Nora, the pass to Turner. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Ball's running. Pass to Richards. Oubre outside. Here's Richards. Turner covering. Outside for Martin. And it's Ball in the corner. And they'll get another chance. Martin finds Ball. Another shot. And the layup is good. And that's 11 points for LaMelo Ball.
You know, because Ball is so skilled, defenders try to get physical with him, rough him up a bit, but it doesn't faze him. That rarely works against Ball.
Hield can't hit. Hornets leading by 16.
And for Terry Rozier, all of his efficiency numbers are way up the last couple years. Here's a guy who was just 37% from the field during his time in Boston.
Here's Nora. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Hornets have gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. Outside for Martin. Oubre on the wing. To the middle. Here's Richards. Nora grabs the board. Indiana's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. The deep 3 from Hield. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought. Hield against Ball. Oubre outside. And the jam by Oubre.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there.
Boy, I'd love to get a replay on that one. Let's keep it handy so we can see it again.
And it's Martin missing. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead.
Please give a big round of applause.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. And on the court for Charlotte as we start the fourth, the guard pair, Ball and Rozier. Williams is out there with Martin, and it's Oubre in at the 3 slot. Here's Turner. Moves back up. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Outside, Ball. The three-pointer off the mark.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Passes to Rozier. Now here's Williams. Left side, Martin. And again, the Hornets missing. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Here's Nemhard. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
And that was not a soft foul he had to get through. I mean, he had to really power that one up and in.
And it's Rozier missing. Pacers trail by 17. In the corner, it's Hield. Here's Turner. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
The Pacers still looking to find their way a bit. Struggled last year in Rick Carlisle's return, but I think the future is bright. Ended up near the bottom of the Eastern Conference, but they've got some nice young pieces to build around.
Washington's checked in for the Hornets.
And, you know, because Turner is such a good free throw shooter for his position, defenses really can't send him to the line too often. He'll make them pay.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Oubre, no one around him. Off target with his 3. Mark, you know about Indiana. The Pacers, a young team that's still looking for a leader.
Yeah, they're in growth mode right now. Clearly a team in transition, but that's not always bad. I mean, I love some of their young pieces, and I'm excited to see what this team can look like in a year or two.
And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Ball, the pass to Williams. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Takes the 3, and Ball gets it to go on the assist by Oubre. And the Hornets lead by 20.
Well, I like the fact that this is something Ball continues to work on, that deep shot of his. He knows he's got to be a threat from deep to expand his game.
Hield, the pass to Nesmith. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Charlotte leading by 20. And the pass to Ball. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here, and they pick up 2.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
And, you know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Nemhard, the pass to Hield. Knocked away. Rozier with the steal.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
Looked to me like just a frustration foul. It really kind of sums up the game they're having in general.
Halliburton's checked in for Indiana. Gordon Hayward's checked in for the Hornets. Ball kicks to Hayward. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little 3 happy down the stretch sometimes. letting it fly. Let's look at the score differential in this one. I mean, a truly commanding and dominant performance here
for the Hornets.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for LaMelo Ball.
Boy, the way he orchestrated the pace was impressive. I mean, moved the ball around, made good things happen with the pass. Well done.
Got a piece of it. Turner with the steal. Tipped away. And here's Charlotte. On the wing, Rozier. Here's Washington. Sinks that one from the post.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Hayward on the wing. No one near Rozier as he lets it fly. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
Healed. They can't stop the run with that one. From deep. And another three for Charlotte.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up for Greg Anthony.
Well, these two teams tonight, they are loaded with young talent. Doris, the future looks bright.
Well, they're loaded with young talent, and it is fearless talent. These are squads that are going to be tremendous to watch for the next several years. Tonight could be a preview of the next generation of stars to come.
A look at the opening lineup for the Orlando Magic. Harris at the 2, with Wagner playing the 3. Banchero and Carter Jr. are down low. And it's Fultz in at the 1. Here's Banchero, doubled by Turner. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Halliburton against Fultz. Now here's Halliburton. Defense right on him. Turner passes to Halliburton. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
You can see Turner evolving as a passer. He wants to set his teammates up. That's a pretty look.
The ideal guard in today's NBA. Tyrese Halliburton has length at 6'5". Now, he can run the offense, plus Tyrese is an excellent three-point shooter. Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Outside heel. Smith right side. Healed with the ball. Harris on him. The 3 is up. And Halliburton, the bucket on the assist by Heel. Halliburton's got 5. And with Halliburton, the stats show a complete guard, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, think about this. 40% from deep. Halliburton's been top 10 in the league in assists. Defensively, just racking up steals. Tyrese can play the 1 through 3. He does just about everything.
After making the playoffs 5 years straight, the Pacers have struggled to get back to the postseason.
You know, B.A., they're trying to go through a rebuild right now, and that's going to take some time. But the front office and coaching staff appear comfortable with this direction, knowing it might be a while before they make the playoffs again.
I think if you're talking Tyrese Halliburton, the thing that stands out is the wealth of things he can do on the offensive end. He can shoot the ball with range. He's got unbelievable handle. He can create. He can drive it. He can also set up his guys. A lot to like.
A good look from Turner. Down it goes. And a great assist by Halliburton.
Well, you just love how Miles Turner goes right up with it, right? No hesitation. Catch and shoot.
Outside Fultz. Now here's Harris. Back to Wagner. 5 on the clock. From deep three-point range. The rebound by Turner. The Pacers have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Wagner with a steal. Outside Fultz. They set the screen. Pass to Wagner. Inside. Banchero. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
We've seen this from Wagner over and over. This guy understands when a man is open. He's got the timing and the touch to make the pass.
Now here's Halliburton. Here's Matherin.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Halliburton with the ball. Smith outside. The 3 ball. And again, it's Indiana with a 3.
Well, that is about recognition right there from Tyrese Halliburton. He recognizes the overcommitment, makes the defense pay.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Now here's Fultz. Pass to Carter. Here's Wagner. Out to Harris. The 3 from Banchero. Oh, got a piece of it. 4-3.
What you know is Tyrese Halliburton is going to give you a day's work on the defensive end. This guy is so good at contesting without fouling.
Good work there as it goes. Halliburton's got 8.
When you're trying to stop a guy like this, you have to match his intensity level.
Pass to Fultz. A minute 4 left to play in the first quarter. Wagner for 3. Here's Banchero. Here's Harris. No good. Ooh, excellent D there from Turner. There's the double team with Carter. Here's Matherin. To the wing, right side. Second chance shot. Smith passes to Turner. They get it back. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Healed for three. It's hauled in by the Magic. An 8-point differential. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Harris misses. Indiana on offense. They're on a 13-5 run. In transition, the Magic on the run. And it's slammed in by Carter.
It doesn't get any easier than that, guys. Carter Jr. gets the position he wants and goes to town.
And here's Harris. Wagner for three. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. Tyrese Halliburton getting it done. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, let me get your thoughts on the Pacers and how they're playing so far.
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Magic starting the second. Wagner and Banchero at the forward slots. Markelle Fultz is out there with Gary Harris. And it's Carter in at the center position. Harris misses.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Hey, every team wants a guy who can block shots, and they certainly want a guy who can hit threes. Miles Turner does both, Grant.
Yes, he does, B.A. Miles has led the league in blocks multiple times. He also shot it well from the three-point range. He's just a unique skill set. It's really hard to find guys like Turner.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, it's a new day in Orlando. Magic head coach Jamal Mosley continues to lay the foundation for the team they want to be. A, quote, tough-talking, tied-together defensive team that plays offensively with pace, space, and the pass. Brian, say that 5 times fast.
Well done, Allie. Thank you. It'll be fun to watch them build. A line change here for Orlando. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. He was all alone on that one. Smith's got 6.
I mean, I guess they're willing to give him that shot. They may want to rethink that strategy, though.
Pass to Suggs. Gets stolen by Hield. It's a one-on-one situation. Halliburton with the ball. And Anthony picks him up defensively. Turner, no good. Well, Orlando shooting a poor 25% for this game so far. Wagner with it to stop the run. The rebound by Turner.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Smith passes to Hield. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Here's Halliburton. 6 to shoot. Turner finds Halliburton. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Well, the numbers speak for themselves, but what Tyrese Halliburton is showing you, the versatility he has at the offensive end.
Here's Isaac, out to Anthony. Spins. Pass to Suggs. Here's Bull, covered by Smith. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game. And you listen to the great defenders. They talk about disrupting the rhythm of a score. Doris, how do they accomplish that?
I think it can occur, Brian, in any number of ways. The first thought you have, obviously, is being physical, obviously within the rules. You can try to deny touches. You can try to deny spots on the floor that players are trying to get to. It can also be psychological. Try to get under the skin of the offensive player you're contending with.
Bowl, no good. Indiana's gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage. Here's Halliburton. The shot that time not on target. Nice D from Wagner. The 3 from Suggs. Buries it from 3. Suggs has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
Jalen Suggs putting in the time, being diligent about becoming more consistent from three-point territory. That time, he makes it look easy.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
And it's the Magic with the ball. The Pacers making their last shot. Well, I know you spent a lot of your career in Orlando. What are your favorite memories of that time?
None, B.A. You know I was hurt the entire time while I was in Orlando. No, but in all seriousness, they were great people, great city, and it was fun to see young guys like Jameer Nelson and Dwight Howard get drafted and emerge as great players and leaders for their ball club.
Here's Bull. On the wing, Suggs. Let's go with a three. Pacers with a rebound. Turner's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. The shot off that time. Here's Bull, defended by Halliburton. And that one's good. Bull.
He gets inside right when he sees the opening. Got to attack when you have that chance.
Out to Hield. Over Suggs. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Defense must guard the first move, and Buddy Hield has them committed on that pump fake.
And you know, offense has been the problem for the Magic. Near the bottom of the league for several years now. Lack of efficiency for extended stretches.
Here's Bull. That one falls. He's got 6.
Jalen Suggs has proven early, if you're open, he's going to find you. Pretty pass.
And the basket by Halliburton.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Here's Anthony. The Pacers making their last shot. Halliburton, the pass to Hield. And the foul called on Buddy Hield. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
5 ticks left to play in the first half. To the right side. 1 second left. He got it up in time, but it would not. Okay, Ali, appreciate it. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Boy, you gotta like what Tyrese Halliburton has done in this game.
I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Miles Turner out there with Jalen Smith. Then there's T.J. McConnell, and it's Nwora in at the 3. That's the 5 for the Pacers. And Orlando shooting just 33% so far in this game. To the middle. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Well, how about the vision and unselfishness to find your open teammate, Gary Harris? Pretty pass.
McConnell passes to Smith. Out to the right wing. McConnell outside. Pass to Nwora. Beyond the arc. On target from range. And the Pacers lead by 16.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Fultz passes to Harris. And it's all from three-point range.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Here's McConnell. Oh, nice D from Fultz. Now Harris. What, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Fultz. Clock at 6. Back to Harris. Here's Bull. And it's Wendell Carter with the foul. That's his first foul. Hield's checked in for Indiana. Halliburton comes in for McConnell. Banchero's checked in for Orlando. Wagner comes in for Isaac. Hield against Harris. Pass to Mathurin. Back to Hield. Uses the glass on the layup. Hield's got 7 points.
Well, Buddy Hield not backing down on the interior. He says, I got more than shooting in my game.
Wagner outside. Puts up a 3. That one is off. So Indiana will take it the other way.
There are a couple things that stand out right away when I think about Franz Wagner. The first is what a great cutter he is. Timing, feel, when to go, when not to. And he's also very capable putting it on the deck and driving open areas.
Here's Banchero. Folds, passes to Wagner. Here's Banchero. Boom! He jams it straight down.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless.
Tyrese Halliburton saying, I'm not just a pure shooter, folks. I've got a little ups in my game.
Orlando has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Fultz against Hield. Harris right side. Outside for Fultz. The three from Banchero. The Pacers pull it in. Sharp movement is part of what makes Wagner such a tough cover to him.
Yeah, and I think BA is going to stay a tough cover for a long time. He's got excellent instincts, strong fundamentals. Wagner's game is only going to grow the more experience he gets.
And it's the Magic with the ball, following the bucket by the Pacers. It's picked off. In transition, here come the Pacers. It's rebounded by Banchero. The Magic have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock.
Ooh, that's on the defense there. Ideal positioning for Franz Wagner to throw it down.
Halliburton outside. Out to the right wing. Out to Hield. Hield on the wing. On the tape. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
That's what you call a strong take, folks. Buddy Hield so assertive.
Harris passes to Carter. Out to Harris. And here's Wagner. Releases. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Wagner's got 7.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
And the basket by Hield.
The stop and the pop by Buddy Hield.
Fultz against Halliburton. Wagner outside. Fires for 3. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Hield with room to shoot. Down it goes. And a great assist by Halliburton. Hield's got 9 points here in the second half.
And this is what we've come to expect from this guy, right? Not only making a ton of shots, but being efficient while doing so.
Out of bounds. It'll be Indiana's ball. Indiana's gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Three-pointer. The rebound by Carter. Here's Harris. Misses off the right iron. And so it's the Indiana Pacers with plenty of breathing room. 23. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. 0 chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. So for Orlando right now, in the backcourt, it's Anthony and Suggs. Then there's Wagner. Then there's Jonathan Isaac. And it's Bol in at the 4 slot. Indiana's gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. Out to Hield. From behind the arc. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Now here's Wagner. Pass to Bol. Takes a 3. The rebound by Turner. Indiana's gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one. Halliburton misses.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
Anthony misses. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
And things are definitely working offensively. A balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
Smith no good. Magic shooting around 33%. Not the best offensive efficiency. Pass to Isaac. Now here's Wagner. Anthony right side. That one no good. And Indiana will go the other way with it. They double him with Isaac. Hield passes to Smith. Yep, that one goes.
Just what they wanted from that possession. A quality look in tight.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Isaac's shot is off. For Indiana, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Smith no good.
It's not easy to finish in traffic, but those are chances he has to convert.
On the wing, Suggs. Pass to Bull. Here's Wagner. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Well, we know Mo Wagner is a sweet shooting big, but right there he says, you know, I can get off my feet too.
Oh, stolen by Turner. And the layup is good off the glass. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Pacers.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this one. They have had a significant advantage in transition over the course of this game.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
Here's Bull. Pass to Suggs. Isaac outside. Back to Suggs. Shot clock at 5. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Turner. Some changes for Indiana. Jackson, he's checked in for Turner. Nora comes in for Hield. And it's McConnell in for Halliburton. Three-pointer, Anthony. And another miss by Orlando. For Indiana, they've got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. And it's Cole Anthony with a foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Yeah, I think he's letting his emotions get the better of him on that foul.
McConnell finds Smith. Here's Matherin.
Well, credit Mo Wagner for making that a tough shot. At 7 feet, with that mobility, he should be able to guard.
The 3 from Suggs. Pacers with a rebound. Smith's got 5 rebounds tonight. Jackson with it. And Anthony picks him up defensively. McConnell outside. Smith outside. Jack's up a 3. Not going to go that time. And Orlando shooting a low 31%. Their offense is lacking.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Pacers.
In today's game, you need to shoot it well from 3. That was the difference maker.
Exactly. And the defense didn't rotate out quickly enough to disrupt their shooters.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Tyrese Halliburton.
What a selfless effort tonight. He's done such a great job finding guys in their appropriate spots.
Indiana has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Anthony against McConnell to the right side. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Orlando ball. Checking in for the Pacers, Matherin.
There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Suggs. Oh, not wasting any time and taking the shot and hitting it.
Well, it's excellent recognition from Cole Anthony, but how about your offense working to get a man that wide open? Pretty.
Locks him up and hauls it in. Love the high activity level.
Pass to Suggs. Lets it go from deep. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Now here's McConnell. Back to Hield. Here's Nora. The 3 ball. Anthony grabs the board. Here's Isaac driving to the basket. And the dunk by Isaac.
It just glides into that dunk and jam. Go ahead, Jonathan Isaac.
And so it's the Pacers taking care of business in this one. Boy,
And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments to prepare for the game. And the 10. Ahead. Tip-off goes to Orlando. A look at the Magic starting group. Gary Harris is out there with Markelle Fultz. Then there's Bull. Then there's Banchero. And it's Carter in at the center. Bull, that's good. And on the floor tonight, a collection of some of the league's brightest young players.
And make no mistake about it, these guys are a work in progress, but the talent is undeniable. Can't wait to see who becomes the alpha dog in this group.
Well, you know, it's obvious that Ball knows exactly how to work the angles. He gets the ball to a wide-open shooter just about every time.
Here's Banchero. Good on the shot.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
Here's Ball. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
That sudden burst by Ball is so effective. Zipping in before the defense can react.
Carter at the elbow. Stolen by Washington. Outside, Ball. Jacks up a three. Cans it from downtown. Ball's got 5 now.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now, here's Bull. Back to Harris. There's the triple. That shot missing. For Charlotte, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game.
For the Hornets, they have the memory of 2 straight play-in game losses hanging over their heads. That's a tough way to end any season. It should be fuel and motivation for them.
Ball with a wide open look and another 3 for Charlotte.
You know, if LaMelo shoots it at a high clip from deep, man, oh man, I don't know how anybody's going to guard it.
Now, here's Bull. Defended by Hayward. Bull can't hit. Clark, do you think losing a play-in game 2 years in a row has a lasting effect?
Oh, I think it definitely does, Kevin. Has to leave a bad taste in your mouth. To come so close to being part of the playoffs like the Hornets have is tough to handle and swallow. But it also, on the flip side, can serve as great motivation.
Carter, that's good.
Carter Jr. showing you the mobility that he has as a big guy. Really good job that time creating for himself.
Ball against Fultz. Pass to Rozier. Back to Ball. 4 on the clock. Misses off the left iron.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
2 minutes remaining in the post.
Fultz the pass to Carter. Williams with the steal. Rozier looking around. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Banchero. Here's Fultz. A 3-pointer is right on target.
You know, it's one thing to have a nice stroke, but it's another to understand how to get yourself free outside the arc for your shot. Has a soft, delicate stroke, does Fultz, and it rolls off his fingers nicely.
And how exciting it must be to have LaMelo Ball, Clark, on your team.
Kevin, clearly one of the most exciting guards in the league. The anticipation was through the roof for Ball, and needless to say, I think he's lived up to it.
Ball hits them both.
And after winning the 2021 Rookie of the Year, LaMelo Ball was even better his sophomore campaign. He continues to grow his game.
Now here's Fultz. 1:22 left in the first quarter. Good.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Charlotte has gone 2 of 2 from 3-point range here in the first quarter. And for LaMelo Ball's second-year break, where did you see him improve the most?
I think taking on more of a scoring load. Ball's points per game were significantly up. But LaMelo also improved his 3-point and free throw shooting numbers. So rounding out that offensive game will be important.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hornets. Nick Richards, he's checked in for P.J. Washington. And it's Cody Martin in for Gordon Hayward. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Franz Wagner's checked in for Wendell Carter. Jonathan Isaac comes in for Banchero. Jalen Suggs is checked in for Gary Harris. And Anthony subbed in for Fultz.
A towering presence that is Ball. Good at staying active and going after those offensive rebounds.
Now here is Martin. Pass to Richards. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
A big man with a big finish.
No one near Suggs as he lets it go. Here's Bull. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Bull's got 8.
Yeah, inside, Bull does a great job just making subtle adjustments and utilizing that length.
Yep, it counts.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Martin against Isaac. Pulls up on the wing. The rebound by Richards.
You know, the fact is he's not a lock from there, but he was open enough to where he should have hit that shot.
And here is Rozier. A 3-ball. LaMelo Ball getting it done for Charlotte. He put together quite a quarter.
Your Hornets Youth Dance Team.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And let's quickly break down the game, guys, we've been watching from the Hornets.
An impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Hornets.
Well, I tell you what, you look at the youth of the Magic and the talent they have all throughout the roster. I think it's just a matter of time and seasoning before this team takes a really big jump forward.
Martin is out there with Washington. Then there's LaMelo Ball. Then there's Kelly Oubre. And it's Richards in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. Carter kicks to Wagner. The pass to Suggs. 6 to shoot. Isaac passes to Anthony. And there's the call on Cody Martin. That is his first foul of the game. And you know, Clark, the Magic have collected their young talent in a number of ways.
Yeah, I like the diversity of accumulation, if you will. They've traded for some, they've drafted most. They know when their timeline is. The Magic, I think, have done a really good job with their rebuild.
Charlotte in the lead. Inside, taken away by Anthony. Wagner from long range. Kept alive. Here's Carter. It's blocked, and he gets it back. No luck. They battled on the glass, but couldn't knock it down. And so here's Charlotte. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Oubre, good.
Crafty at cashing in from there. Oubre Jr. enjoys working on his interior game when given the opportunity.
Now here's Anthony. No points in the game yet for him. And Wagner has it in the corner. From past the arc, the rebound by Richards. Charlotte leading by 4. Pass the ball. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Boy, making it look very easy. Ball has been unguardable tonight.
Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Carter kicks to Isaac. Anthony in the corner. Back to Isaac. Now, here's Suggs. Covered by Oubre. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Now here's Anthony. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Kelly Oubre.
Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had the foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
Smith checked in for ball. And we see stars, Clark, that dominate with skill. Others do it more with athleticism. Which would you prefer to build around if you were coaching?
If I had to only pick one, Kevin, obviously I'd like to have both skill and athleticism, but skill is so critically important in any sport, particularly basketball. Guys that can shoot, handle the ball, pass it, and do the fundamental things well. And I think that trumps athleticism over the long haul.
Stolen by Martin. Smith kicks to Oubre. Out to Smith. 1:37 left to play in the first half. Passes it to Richards. They set the pick. Shot clock at 5. Martin the pass to Richards. And he can extend the lead to double digits.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And the foul on Dennis Smith Jr. That is his first foul of the game. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Now here's Wagner. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Kicks it to Suggs. Lets it go with a 3. Poked loose. And they recover it. Isaac finds Anthony. Wagner with a screen for Anthony. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Now Smith. There's the pick. To the middle. Here's Richards. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And you can't afford to give him any space in the screen and roll. Dennis Smith exploits that well.
Here's Suggs. Another miss by Orlando. Here's the Hornets with the ball. They're on a 10-1 run. Oubre kicks to Martin. 17 seconds left to play here in the half. Good work defensively by Carter. Wagner against Washington. Wagner passes to Anthony. Back to Wagner. And finished off by Wagner.
Wagner able to bounce to the rack and throw it down, and he'll do so just about any time he has the opportunity.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
Yeah, unnecessary.
And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul.
The previous play is under review.
To make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which the
ruling on the floor is confirmed.
You know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Charlotte making a switch here. And he's good on the first of 3. Good on the second free throw. And he makes all 3. Here's Isaac. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets enjoying it.
30. The Magic, 18.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Man, we're seeing a tremendous game from LaMelo Ball.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Checking out the group for Jamal Mosley to start the second half. Cole is out there with Wendell Carter. Then there's Banchero. Then it's Markelle Fultz. And it's Harris in at the shooting guard.
And you see defenses trying to be physical with Bol. That time, contact on the shot had no effect.
And there's already a loyalty aspect to Banchero's makeup, starting with the tribute to the city he grew up in.
He literally takes Seattle everywhere he goes. You look at the tat on his right bicep. It has the Seattle skyline, Mount Rainier, the street he grew up on. In terms of his character, that indicates deep roots and a solid foundation he can build on. And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that board.
Harris up top, covered by Oubre. Harris kicks the ball. Clock at 6. Whistle blows, basket is good. And here we go, coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast.
The previous play is under review.
Everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Now, here's Ball. 15 points in the game. Out to Hayward. Over in the corner, Rozier. Outside, Ball. Latre, and it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
Well, you got to love how quick Ball's shot is. Doesn't take a lot of time to get himself squared up.
Fultz, the pass to Ball. Stolen by Ball. And now Hayward pushing it up. No one back to stop him. It's hauled in by the Magic.
And the Magic have been one of the league's worst offenses in recent years. In fact, it's been over a decade since they've been average in that regard. Drafting a ready-made weapon in Paolo Banchero, they hope can help them take a step in the right direction.
When Rozier is attacking the defense like that, I think it really bodes well for his team. They want him to be aggressive and physical and draw those fouls.
And they haven't let points get away from them at the line tonight. That's always something that'll allow a coaching staff to breathe a little easier.
Nick Richards, he's checked in for P.J. Washington. Now here's Fultz. Rebound by Williams. Now here's Ball. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. There's a screen by Williams. Rozier with the ball. Now Ball defending. 5 on the clock. Ball no good. The Magic trail by 13. Carter right side. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Carter's got his second basket.
Boy, nice work by Harris that time. He's trying to find the best shot for his team, not necessarily for himself there.
Fultz looking around.
2 minutes remaining
in the corner. Ball with it. Back to Fultz. From outside, off the mark.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
Rozier finds Williams. In the corner, it's Hayward. Charlotte moving the ball around. Fultz, the pass to Carter. Back to Fultz. Harris outside. Over in the corner, Banchero. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Banchero's got 5 now.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
And Charlotte turns it over again. Martin's checked in for the Hornets.
Into the lineup for Hornets.
And so it's Fultz who brings up the ball for Orlando. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Harris outside. He kicks to Fultz. Shot clock at 6. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Here's Banchero. A three-pointer, no good. They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
There's Williams. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. And the Hornets lead by 10.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And there's the foul. It'll go on Nick Richards. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. And for the Magic, Franz Wagner.
The Magic trail by 10.
Jalen Suggs. Cole Anthony.
Pass to Bull. The fader. It's not going to go for him.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
And so it's Charlotte going into the break. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks, as always, for joining us. The guard pair, Ball and Rozier. Then it's Williams. Then there's Cody Martin. And it's Richards in at the power forward. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. Now Isaac. After Terry Rozier's three-pointer that didn't go. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And to see your son Greg find success in the NBA, I can only imagine that's going to be so special for you.
It is. I'm a proud papa because something that so few get to experience. So I couldn't be more proud of him and happy as well.
And the Hornets making a change here. Washington's checked in. Now, here's Washington. And it's Rozier missing. Wagner finds Isaac. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. And there's the pass to Suggs. For 3. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Ball with the 3. And again, the Hornets missing. The Magic trail by 8. From 12 feet out. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. For Charlotte, they've gone 0-3 to start the fourth quarter. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Dishes it to Williams. Back to Ball. From downtown, got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Isaac misses. Hornets leading by 11. Rozier kicks to Ball. To the inside. Three-pointer. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Out to Anthony. There's the dish to Suggs. It's Bull, top of the key. Here's Isaac. The offensive rebound, out to Anthony. The 3. That shot off the mark. Charlotte has gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Ball no good. The Magic trail by 14. No one near Isaac as he lets it go. And a miss there on the triple. Hornets have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Martin against Anthony. This one for 3. The shot, no good. Now Charlotte takes it the other way. Ball with it. Anthony on him. Ball kicks to Martin. And once again, off the mark by Charlotte. Magic shooting 33% for the night. That's a big thorn in their side right now. And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Hornets making a change here. Oubre is checked in. Carter, he's checked in for the Magic. Now here's Anthony. There's Wagner with the 3. Hornets with the rebound. Williams has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Ball against Anthony. Now here's Ball. Tight defense on him. Williams gets the bucket.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Hornets.
And the big difference here was accuracy from three-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, it really stretched out the D and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for LaMelo Ball.
Well, the defense just couldn't figure him out, and he continued to put it to him.
Now Anthony, following the miss by LaMelo Ball from deep. Anthony uses the glass to finish the layup.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. Ball, the pass to Oubre. Washington sets the pick for Oubre. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And the Hornets lead by 16.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
And so it's the Hornets taking care of business.
Thanks for joining us. We've got a Wednesday afternoon. Hey, a real treat in store for us tonight, folks. We get to see two teams with some of the best young talent in the NBA, Grant.
I mean, you said it best. I mean, these teams and their players, they have a lot of runway in front of them. So you get a glimpse of the league's future here. With the wealth of potential on both sides, these are teams that figure to be contenders for years to come.
So a look at the starters for the Pacers. They've got Buddy Hield. He's out there with Halliburton. And it's Turner in at the 5. Now here's Hield. Stolen by Ball. To the wing, right side. Out of bounds as Charlotte keeps possession.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Ball with it. Defended by Halliburton. And Ball gets it to go.
I think one of the things that makes LaMelo Ball so dangerous is his confidence. The jumper is pure. I think the first thing that strikes you when you watch LaMelo Ball is the flair and the vision he has for passing the basketball. So much so, guys, consider the second youngest star to ever hit 700 career assists. The first, LeBron James.
Now here's Halliburton. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Now when on ball, it's been so impressive how quickly LaMelo Ball has adapted to NBA play doors.
Well, from the outset, BA, he has looked like he has belonged. This guy distinguished himself amongst his class of rookies. And consider now, it's really about refining point guard skills, continuing to be consistent as a perimeter shooter. Point guard position has a lot of responsibility.
Pass to Washington. It's Hayward on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Ball left side. Got it off in time to beat the shot clock, but it's no good. A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. Right wing. Stolen by Rozier. For 3. No good that time. So Indiana will take it the other way. Here's Turner. Pass to Halliburton. Here's Hield. Pounded by Rozier. Hield against Rozier. And Rozier pulls it down. For Charlotte, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Here he goes. Now Williams. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Here's Halliburton. To the wing on the left. Here's Matherin. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Halliburton's vision and then the ability to thread the needle there makes the defense pay.
And not many teams have as solid a piece to build around as the Hornets do with LaMelo Ball.
LaMelo clearly is a guy who has incredible confidence, incredible vision and passing ability. When you look at his ability to make the game easy for the players around him, and sometimes in transition to make those elite athletes look incredibly special, he is a guy that you would enjoy playing with.
The kick out to Ball. Pass to Williams. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball.
If you leave a teammate of LaMelo Ball that wide open, I promise you he will find him.
Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Wow. Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Good on the bucket. Halliburton's got 5 now.
How about the craftiness on the drive by Tyrese Halliburton? This guy's ability to adjust when he puts it on the deck is something else.
Now here's Hayward. To the inside. Williams in the post. He's against Turner. Williams misses. Halliburton with the ball. Hayward picks him up. To the left wing. Here's Matherin. Driving in. And yep, it's good.
Well, this guy has made giant strides in his playmaking. Nice setup by Buddy Hield right there.
There's 45 seconds left in the first quarter. Ball against Halliburton. Ball outside. Pass to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
How about the big guy attacking the rim? The throwdowns are loud and emphatic.
Halliburton, the pass to Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
Now that's called positioning, and Turner has the verticality to make it easy.
Over to the wing. Here's Ball. Lays it up and banks it in. Ball's got his second basket.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Pass to Turner. All alone. Again, Indiana.
Okay, Miles Turner going to the mid-range. Money in the bank for that guy.
With 1 on the clock. Williams. 1 quarter in the books. And it's been a close one. The Pacers out.
Please give a big round of applause for your Hornets U15.
And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
On the court for the Pacers, second quarter underway. Buddy Hield is out there with Tyrese Halliburton. Then there's Miles Turner, and it's Nwora in at the 4. The kick out to Ball. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Tons of hype around the Melo Ball, the 3rd overall pick in 2020. Just like you, Grant.
Yeah, although the draft was a little different back in my day. But let me tell you, B.A., there is so much pressure being a top 3 pick. It's really impressive that LaMelo has lived up to the lofty expectations.
Oubre, he's checked in for Charlotte. And the foul called on Buddy Hield. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Charlotte trailing. It's tipped. Now the Pacers on the move for the finish. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
Ball outside. To the middle. Here's Williams. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 4 assists in the game.
Well, this clearly an area that LaMelo Ball takes pride in, the ability to set up his guys.
Now here's Hield. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. And the call will be against Kelly Oubre. That's his first foul of the game.
I have to admit, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
Nembhard, he's checked in for Halliburton. Here's Nembhard. Pass to Nwora. Clock at 6. Here's Nembhard. Now Turner over Williams. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
Guys, you think about the Indiana Pacers, a team that has had several coaching changes of late, and obviously that kind of inconsistency has no doubt played a part in their recent struggles.
Here's Nembhard, hounded by Ball. Here's Hield. Pass to Mathurin. Here's Nwora. Off target from 3-point range.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Well, the Pacers hired Rick Carlisle as their coach for the second time, by the way, in the summer of 2021.
That's exactly right, B.A. Remember, Coach Carlisle was quite successful here between 2003 and 2007. Then he moved on to be the head coach of the Dallas Mavericks for 13 years. Obviously a championship coach that 1 year with Dirk Nowitzki. I think the Pacers optimistic Coach Carlisle can help speed up this rebuild.
Now here's Ball. He's got 7. Rozier outside. Three-pointer. Again, the miss by the Hornets. Indiana has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. And that one's good. And the Pacers lead by 3.
Well, yet another selfless play from Miles Turner. Pretty pass to his teammate.
The 3 from Ball. The Pacers pull it in. Here's Matherin. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
Washington finds Rozier. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Richards is checked in for Charlotte.
Coming onto the floor for your Hornets.
The Pacers have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Here's Hield. And he dunks it down.
And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
Now here's Ball. A minute and a half left in the first half. Nembhard, good. And it's a 9-point Indiana lead.
In terms of offense, they've been the more efficient team by far.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game. When Terry Rozier switched teams from Boston to Charlotte, think about the level of responsibility and the burden change from one team to the other. Now a starter, now all kinds of responsibilities on his shoulders.
So for the Hornets, Thor, he's checked in for Washington. Martin comes in for Oubre, and it's Smith in for LaMelo Ball. Now here's Halliburton. Pass to Turner. Here's Duarte, pounded by Rozier. Here's Turner. Can't connect from short range.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Now here's Rozier. Smith outside. Here's Martin. Three-pointer, no good. 2-for-1 opportunity if they can time it right.
Great way to end the quarter.
Oubre, he's checked in for Rozier.
And the third team.
Here's Halliburton. 5 points in the game. The crossover. Up and over Smith. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
I think if you're talking Tyrese Halliburton, the thing that stands out is the wealth of things he can do on the offensive end. He can shoot the ball with range. He's got unbelievable handle. He can create. He can drive it. He can also set up his guys. A lot to like.
Right side Oubre. Pass to Thor. The 3 is up. Oubre can't hit. And here's Smith. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Turner with it. With 4 on the clock. Misses at the rim. And so it's Indiana. They have a nice...
Here, Hornets, 19. The Pacers, 28.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Indiana leading. It's clear Charlotte has the pieces in place to make noise in the league for years to come.
Yeah, no question, B.A. They got one of the best young rosters in the NBA. And they're balanced. They play tremendous team basketball. Fun to watch.
We've got Smith. He's out there with Kelly Oubre. Nick Richards out there with Cody Martin. And it's Thor in at the 4-man position. That's the Hornets 5. Time called here. The Pacers decide to talk it over. So for the Hornets, Gordon Hayward comes in for Martin. And it's Ball in for Smith. Just 2 to shoot. Halliburton for 3. Richards pulls it in.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Inside. Oh, stolen by Turner. Now the Pacers on the move. Here's Halliburton. Rips down the breakaway slam.
That is the length of Miles Turner on the defensive end. What a job anticipating and giving his teammate an opportunity in transition. Nice.
Pass to Smith. Fades. And it's Thor with a rebound.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
Outside Oubre. Hayward for 3. That shot missing. And Indiana will come the other way. Halliburton for 3. Can't get it to drop.
And that's how you have to defend him out there on the three-point line. Played him perfectly.
And it's Gordon Hayward with the 3. Hayward's got 5.
The fast release makes Gordon Hayward such a difficult check. If the defense is giving him any space, forget about it.
Turner inside. Richards is there. Turner, no good. Charlotte has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Oubre passes to Hayward. Right side Oubre. Over the last few years, we've seen the rise of the skilled big. Doris, how's that changed the way basketball is played?
I think, B.A., certainly it has made for a more wide-open game. The advent of that stretch 4, stretch 5, it creates better spacing because you've got to deal with their shooting. To me, it's a much better product for the fans.
Norris checked in for Indiana. Hield comes in for Duarte. Charlotte trailing. And the foul called on Buddy Hield. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And the Hornets making a change here. Washington's checked in. And the Pacers also making a change. Nimhardt's checked in. Here's Oubre. Drives to the hoop. And it's in there. Oubre's got his first basket.
I tell you, like lightning, Kelly Oubre flashes through on the drive. No one quick enough to stop him.
Here's Hield. Ball with the rebound. The Hornets have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this 3rd quarter. Pass to Oubre. Fires from deep. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time. Now just a 3-point Indiana lead.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
Here's Matherin. Give him 8 points now. Here's Nora. And then Turner with the dunk.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Oh, a good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
And he can't get the first one.
It would seem to me with P.J. Washington, basketball was ingrained in his DNA. Why? Each of his parents' guys played Division I basketball.
All right, Doris, how has it helped P.J. Washington growing up in a basketball family?
Well, I think if you have 2 college players, 2 high-level college players, it automatically means you've got 2 high-level coaches who can help develop your skills at a young age. But the other part of this, the mental aspect, such a huge advantage to have people who've been there and done that.
And here are the Hornets now, after the basket by Indiana. Here's Oubre. That one off the back iron and out.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Pass to Turner. Here's Nimhardt. Back to Turner. Here's Nimhardt. Here's Nora. The Hornets pull it in. Richards has got his 6th rebound on the night. Hayward, the pass to Oubre. Pass to Richards. And they're on the run. Here's Nembhard. Here's Mathurin. Up and in on the layup. He's got 10.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Timeout called, the Hornets.
Here are your Hornets.
So Charlotte going with almost an entire new group here. Williams is checked in for Richards. Martin comes in for Hayward. Terry Rozier, he's checked in for Oubre. And it's Smith in for Ball. Jackson, he's checked in for Indiana. Now here's Rozier. Martin, right side. The kick out to Williams. Yes, it's good. Williams has got 8.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Here's Nembhard, covered by Smith. Pass to Jackson, and out of bounds. Charlotte will have it.
That's a perfect example of why good hands are important in basketball. It just misread that pass completely.
8 seconds left in the third. Gets stolen by Hield. In transition. It's good if it goes, and it's good. But hang on here. The officials may want to take a look at it on the replay monitor. And not so fast.
The previous play is under review.
That shot again and make sure they got it right before we go to the fourth.
And the video is going to be sent to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus. It looked like he got it off in time, though.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And after reviewing the play, it looks like they're overturning the call here. And so it's the Indiana Pacers. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Their defense has forced a number of key turnovers, giving them a clear advantage on possessions. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On the floor for Indiana, we've got Miles Turner. Halliburton is out there with Buddy Hield. And it's Nwora in at the power forward position. Smith passes to Martin. Off the mark there with a 3. Indiana leading. Out to Hield. Fires from the wing. The Hornets pull it in. Martin outside. Back to Smith. Pass to Williams. No luck on that one. Ooh, excellent D there from Turner. Three-pointer, Halliburton. And he can't get that one. And Charlotte going the other way now. Now here's Rozier. And the foul called on Buddy Hield. That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game.
That's a tough walk back to the showers. Pretty sure he'd like to have a couple of those plays back. With the depth they have at that spot, they're more equipped than most teams to handle that kind of loss.
The Pacers making a switch here. Duarte's checked in. Hayward outside. Pass to Washington. Shoots. That's in. Coming off an assist from Hayward.
Well, you can see how dialed in Gordon Hayward can be. When he's on his game, the vision is exceptional.
And the basket by Halliburton.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
There's the drive. Pass to Turner. Launches a 3. And he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field.
Well, that's the great three-point stroke of Miles Turner, and has that feathery touch from deep, and his size really hard to guard.
Ball passes to Washington. And here's Hayward. Washington a screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. Oubre, he's checked in for Charlotte. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Pacers.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And the foul on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his first foul.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Rozier, the pass to Oubre. Ball outside. Launches it. And once again, off the mark by Charlotte.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Outside for Halliburton. It's Dorte on the wing. Hounded by Rozier. Pass to Turner. Richards is checked in for Williams. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. And there it is for him. Halliburton's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, the numbers speak for themselves, but what Tyrese Halliburton is showing you the versatility he has at the offensive end.
Here's Mathurin. Fires the three. Richards pulls it in. Richards has got rebound number 7 tonight. The three from Ball. And the three-pointer goes.
LaMelo Ball able off the dribble to get into that jumper so fluidly there.
Here's Halliburton. Sinks it again. That's his 7th made field goal in 11 tries.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Pacers.
And it seemed like steals ended up making the difference in this game.
No question. Their ability to force mistakes and turn them into points gave them an upper hand tonight.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Tyrese Halliburton.
This guy putting on a passing clinic. If you want to know how to run an offense, roll back the tape from this evening.
Pass to Ball from deep. The rebound by Turner. And it's the Pacers with the ball. Here's Halliburton. Oh, that's his 8th make of the game. He's only missed 4 so far.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Here's Ball. The Pacers pull it in. They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, BA. They deserve the win. And they knew it wasn't going to be easy to win on the road, but they've controlled the pace on this one.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight. This guy plays with such confidence and ability to score in a variety of ways. Nice.
Halliburton, it's off. And so Indiana takes this one by a big margin. A statement road victory.
fashion sense on this group. Well, Greg, neither of these clubs playing very well right now. Two teams that desperately need a win.
Tonight is huge for these two, and a winnable game on the schedule for either side. So whoever wins tonight will feel a lot better about themselves.
Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. They've got Hield. He's out there with Halliburton, and it's Turner in at the 5 spot. Hield from outside. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Halliburton against Harris. Out to the right wing. Now the pass to Bull. Nice move. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Here's Halliburton. And Halliburton slams it in.
Now that was nasty. Absolutely nasty. Halliburton looking like a street baller with that kind of dribble move. Major handles.
The shot by Carter. Nobody around. No good with the triple. And Wendell Carter Jr., Greg, one of the better rebounders in the NBA.
And Kevin, his numbers kind of sneak up on you. I mean, great job of clearing the glass and getting the break started. Still underrated as a rebounder, but is making a name for himself.
Fultz dishes to Bull. Here's Banchero. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
An elite prospect with very few holes in his game. Banchero can score from all 3 levels, makes plays for others, terrific rebounder, and the list goes on and on.
Many scouts had Banchero as the safest pick in the draft. Would you agree?
He and maybe Jabari Smith Jr. What separates Banchero a little, he's an elite back to the basket scorer. Those guys have become increasingly harder to find.
Clark, hasn't the Magic had some of the worst injury luck in this NBA the last couple seasons?
Certainly have, Kevin, and this is a team that has been trying to develop young players, and they've been somewhat stifled because of injury. And I think the best way to grow is through young players, and you've got to give them reps, playing games. So it's been frustrating for Orlando to have these outstanding young talents be thwarted by injury.
And Halliburton slams it in.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Bull kicks to Banchero. The Magic again can't hit.
You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Harris outside. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Bull. And he can't jam it through. Here's Indiana. They're on a 10-1 run. Halliburton drives in.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
Harris with it. Out guarded by Hield to the paint. Bull. And the dunk by Bull.
Surveying the floor, Gary Harris recognizes when his teammates have open looks and gets it to him.
And there's the drive. To the wing right side. Pass to Nora. Outside for Halliburton. Here's the screen. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. 1:31 left here in the opening quarter. Fultz against Halliburton. Right wing. Now here's Bull. He's covered closely, and he banks in the layup.
Yeah, inside, Bull does a great job just making subtle adjustments and utilizing that length.
And so Indiana again turning it over. Anthony's checked in for the Magic. And the Pacers also making a change. Nemhard's checked in. Anthony down low. Turner covering. Anthony's shot is off. Pacers leading by 7. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Paolo Banchero. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
A shot by Nembhard, no good.
Boy, he has to put that one away. A solid opportunity gone awry.
Passes to Mathurin. Takes it inside, and that one is stuffed right through.
Good intelligent basketball on the part of Turner there. Assists like that will make the defense think twice about how they're going to defend him.
The drive by Anthony. That's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession. On defense, Indiana. And here's Harris from the arc. They grab their own miss. Here's Bol. The second chance effort, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, Bol with the unique combination of height and skill. That's a challenge for any defender.
So he gets them both. Indiana leading by 7. Nembhard, the pass to Smith. Healed from outside. And it's slammed in by Turner.
That's all about the ticker for Turner. Big heart, a real juggernaut on the boards who uses those long arms exceedingly well to get second chance opportunities.
And so it's the Indiana Pacers. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Pacers so far, guys.
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
On the court for the Pacers as our second quarter gets underway. Turner is out there with Smith. Then it's Halliburton. Then there's Buddy Hield. And it's Mathurin in at the 3, the small forward.
And the Pacers have been one of those teams that they're allergic to rebuilding, but there's clearly a youth movement in Indy, and with young talents like Tyrese Halliburton and Ben Mathurin, they already boast some nice building blocks.
Exceptional skills for Turner down in the paint. This guy, I think, has the potential to be a dominant player inside for a lot of years.
Now here's Fultz. Wagner wide open. Rebound by Smith.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Here's Halliburton. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one is on Bol.
Halliburton has lots of skills you love to see from a young guard. Boy, I tell you what, he's got a bright future. Love watching this young man play.
I've heard it said, Greg, a coach can't give you confidence, but they can take it away. What's the meaning behind that?
Well, players at this level are naturally confident, but when coaches are always critical, it can take you out of your game. Makes you just start to think a little too much on the floor.
Wagner outside. And Jalen Smith is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Bol can't hit.
Well, you look at Turner's body. He's got a wily, muscular frame that he makes good use of. I mean, his defense and the way he contests shots is remarkable.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Halliburton kicks to Hield. Down low. Here's Turner.
And you watch Bol on the defensive end, boy, he's got a lot of potential, especially as he adds strength to that frame.
Wagner outside. Isaac outside. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Just good aggressive drive from him that time. Found a hole in the D and went straight to the rim.
Here's Mathurin. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Mathurin's got the lead up to 14 now for the Pacers.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Fultz with the ball. Picked up by Turner. And count it. The shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Boy, moving the ball with purpose there. Fultz has tremendous offensive potential, and we're seeing him put it all together now.
And to look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Indiana.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
They've also displayed a real unselfishness as a team, moving the basketball well, sharing the rock, and giving everybody a chance to participate in the offense.
Fultz against Halliburton. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Here's Hield. Pops in the layup for two. And the Pacers lead by 13.
A guy like Buddy out-hustles other players on the floor. He gets inside, and there he finishes strong.
Fultz against Halliburton. And finished off by Fultz.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
This state of Indiana, Clark, they are crazy about the game of basketball, aren't they?
Yeah, hoops is part of the DNA of the Hoosier State. Drawing huge fans for high school games, college games. They love the college hoopsters, and at the pro level, the Pacers and Fever both have loyal and strong followers. Man, I admire how Isaac fights through the contact there, man. Grit and grind on display, not letting the defense tie him down on these shots.
Three-pointer. The rebound by Turner. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. Halliburton passes to Smith. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot two free throws. That one is on both.
Nice work to get it inside and draw contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Over to the wing. No one near Fultz as he lets it go. Here's Isaac. And Isaac throws it down.
Well, you have to keep Isaac off the boards. I mean, when he's that close to the rim and has good position, he's a threat to grab a bunch of rebounds.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
No one near Suggs as he lets it go. And no good on the last. And so it's Indiana holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And we'll be back with you shortly. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. The Magic trail by 11. We've got Carter. Ole is out there with Banchero. Then there's Cole Anthony. And it's Harris in at the 2 spot. That's the group starting the second half for Jamal Mosley.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time.
Not when he can throw it down like that. Boom!
Back to Harris. 6 on the shot clock.
Got to be careful how you defend Harris now because he's really good at drawing fouls.
The Magic have gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to now. And for Orlando, it's been a tough decade. We would agree on that. And Greg, they've only won 2 playoff games since 2012.
Well, they've only made the playoffs twice in that span as well. So they've got a lot of draft picks lined up in the next few years, and they need to make good on those high picks.
And it's Turner finishing it off.
Oh, you can't let Turner get that deep inside. When you do, he's going to abuse you with a throwdown right on top of your head.
Anthony kicks to Harris. The dish now to Carter. On the wing, Harris. To the inside. Here's Bowl. Second shot opportunity. Harris passes to Bowl. And it's sent back by Turner.
Oh, these arms of Turner just go on forever. I mean, which is part of the reason he's able to rack up the block shots that he does.
Here's Nora. Buries the long-range jumper. Nora's got the lead up to 14 now for the Pacers.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Here's Bowl. It doesn't go for him. Good work defensively by Turner. Pass to Mathurin. Now Hield. And then Hield with the dunk.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
To the left wing. Here's Mathurin. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Halliburton's got his 4th assist in this one. Harris looking it over. Anthony nowhere around. The Magic again can't hit.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
And he drives in. Bowl dishes to Carter. 1:51 left in the third. Anthony on the wing to stop the drought. And slam dunk by Anthony.
Easy look provided by Wendell Carter Jr. Always helps when you...
Harris on the double team. Halliburton kicks to Hield. There's the pass to Nora. Outside for Halliburton. Oh, good on the triple. The Magic trail by 20. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And finished off by Banchero.
Ouch. Unbelievable jam from a player who's given us more than his share of great ones in his time.
You're right, Greg. Defense was nothing but an afterthought on that drive to the hoop.
Well, I don't think anybody wanted to be the guy at the end of the wrong side on that poster.
Anthony finds Harris. There's the triple. Good D by Hield.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Here's Mathurin. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist. Mathurin's got 8 points here in this quarter.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Franz Wagner's checked in for the Magic.
And the Magic right now, missing that franchise player, might have one of their young talents develop into that, but currently they lack that star.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Here's Banchero. Carter, the pass to Banchero. Halliburton against Anthony. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And so it's the Indiana Pacers controlling the game and finishing. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. They've got Turner, and it's Mathurin in at the small forward. Anthony taking his time here.
Blocking foul, ball on. Third personal foul. First team foul.
So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Franz Wagner. Banchero comes in for Isaac. Gary Harris, who's checked in for Jalen Suggs. And it's Fultz in for Anthony. Here's Fultz. He kicks the bowl. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And like his father, Manu, Bol's combination of size and scoring is very unique. The key for him is just staying healthy.
Pacers leading by 18. Nembhard, the pass to Mathurin. Here's Duarte. Out to the right wing. And it's Mathurin missing. And so it's Fultz who brings up the ball for the Orlando Magic. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Out to the right wing, Turner with the steal. It's stolen by Harris. The tray. The Pacers pull it in. Turner's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Duarte offline with his 3. The Magic trail by 18. And here's Fultz.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Here are the Magic now. Off the inbound. Left side, Harris. Just 5 to shoot. Misses the 3. Indiana leading by 18. Here's Duarte. Pass to Nembhard. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Third personal foul.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Pacers.
Well, you know, throughout this game, they've shot the ball extremely well from downtown. Their shooters are getting open and letting it fly.
And all game long, they've worked the ball inside. It's really worked well for them offensively.
The Magic making a switch here. Anthony's checked in. Out to Harris. Fires for 3. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute them because his shot making is not happening right now.
And here we go with the Magic fast break.
Blocking foul, ball on. Gordon Ward. Fourth personal foul. Fourth team foul.
To the wing right side. Now, here's Bull. Defense right on him. Here's Anthony, and that's a foul. It's called on Cole Anthony. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Pass in Warren. The 3. That one doesn't go. And it's the Magic taking it the other way. Bull with it. Outside Anthony. The shot misses. Excellent defense there from Halliburton. Pacers leading by 20. Driving the lane. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Paolo Banchero. And he makes the first.
Shooting for Indiana.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Anthony against Halliburton. Here's Carter over Turner. And it's Carter missing. Indiana's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter.
Really hard to think of things they didn't do well in this one. Certainly a dominant night on offense
For the Pacers.
Look at their number of assists.
You know, they didn't get stuck in those one-on-one situations, and they got the ball to the guys with the best matchups. Easy drives, open jumpers, and great ball movement.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Tyrese Halliburton.
And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
Carter Jr. has a big body inside and uses his physical advantage as well to draw fouls.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Wagner's checked in for Bull. Isaac comes in for Banchero. And Jalen Suggs is subbed in for Gary Harris. Here's Turner. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And back in 2021, Miles Turner put up a crazy stat line. 7 made threes, 13 rebounds, and 3 blocks. Just the 4th time someone has reached those numbers in a game.
Carter kicks to Wagner. Isaac against Turner. Here's Suggs. The Magic again can't hit. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for Indiana. And Turner throws it down.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
Shot by Hield, nobody around. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
That's tipped.
Boy, Suggs doing a nice job defensively there. Reacted quickly and got the block.
There's Wagner with the 3. No good. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
Joining us on 2. K-Sports NBA action. It's coming.
Here we go.
And so off the tip, it's Charlotte. And now let's take a look at the starting lineup for the Charlotte Hornets. Ball and Rozier are the guards. Nick Richards out there with Kelly Oubre. And it's Williams in at the 5, roaming the paint. Pass to Fultz. To the paint. Here's Bol. Another shot. He's off on that one. And Charlotte going the other way now.
And this summer, the Magic raised some eyebrows. Widely expected to take Jabari Smith with the #1 overall pick. Right up until their selection, Paolo Banchero was announced. Rival teams impressed at how well they kept their secret. Good job, Orlando.
Rozier can't get it to go. Here's Bol. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Here's Suggs, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Suggs.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
Charlotte has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point land so far. The kick out to Ball. Here's Richards. Soft touch off the glass.
This guy is just working his tail off on the boards. You love the effort, love the energy.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. Outside Fultz. Pass to Banchero. Over Williams. And Banchero with the bucket. And the assist by Fultz.
Well, we know Markelle Fultz can get cooking on the offensive end, but his responsibility to get the guys around him involved, nicely done.
Out to the right wing. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Here's Richards. Outside Oubre. Pass to Rozier. Ball left side. Here's Bol. Here's Banchero. He's covered by Oubre. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Here's Suggs. Converts after the nice spin. And it's a tie ball game.
Boy, great strength, great balance. Jalen Suggs shows you the ability to finish through contact.
And for Jalen Suggs, the shot is a work in progress still. His form is mostly fine, but execution and decision-making needs to improve.
The Hornets have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. And it's Wendell Carter with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Orlando on D. Williams with the screen. Outside Oubre. Beyond the arc. Knocks down the long J. And Suggs had a rough year shooting as a rookie, Greg.
He really did. I mean, played too fast at times. The shot will come as he slows his game down. Still, he has great upside, but must get his shot on track.
Now here's Fultz. Pass to Banchero. 5 to shoot. That three's off the mark. The Hornets with a lead. Ball right side. Now Oubre. Back to Ball. Rozier outside. Here's Richards. from deep, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. 1:14 left in the first. Pass to Fultz. Here's Bull. Back to Fultz. Driving inside, and a two-handed jam.
Well, Markelle Fultz doesn't stand and settle for a jumper. He attacks the rim with that athleticism. Nicely done.
Fultz against Ball. Down low. And Williams punches it home.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Pass to Suggs. 36 seconds left to play in the first. Left side Carter. And it's slammed in by Carter.
Jalen Suggs has proven early, if you're open, he's going to find you. Pretty pass.
Ball against Fultz. Oubre with it. Left side Williams. Back to Oubre. Pass to Ball. 5 on the clock. Shoots over Fultz. Ball no good.
I understand why he pulled up for the leaner right there, but the defense adjusted to that very well.
Boy, that's great defense from LaMelo Ball. He has the length and the agility to be an outstanding defender.
Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's the Hornets up by 1. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And from what we've seen from the Hornets, what's your take so far?
Well, a big differentiator was their ability to generate offense by pounding the glass.
I love the determination. They want to go after every rebound out there and overwhelming to the opposition right now.
This is how the floor looks for the Hornets starting the second. Book night out there with Maladon. Then there's P.J. Washington. Then there's Cody Martin. And it's Thor in at the 4. And the Hornets making a change here. Richards is checked in.
Checking in for the away team, Nick Richards.
Maladon attacking. And Doris, last season, only 5 NBA players participated in all 82 games. That's a record low in the league's history.
Well, in addition to that, Brian, consider the previous low was 17, so that's not even close. Now, we know that health and safety protocols contributed to that number, but it is pretty clear we're in the age of load management. What impact is that having on the league in terms of fan base?
Smith, he's checked in for Charlotte. Anthony up top. Pass to Bull. Just 5 to shoot. And the ball out of play. The Hornets will have it. And about a minute gone in the second quarter. Anthony against Smith. Now here's Martin. Fires the 3. Unable to get that one.
When new players enter the league, it obviously can take some time for them to get acclimated. I think what impressed me about Jalen Suggs is a young man who just concentrated and played the best basketball that he was capable.
Here's Anthony. And Anthony slams it in.
This guy is so creative with such an excellent handle. Nice drive by Cole Anthony.
Smith inside. Discarded by Anthony. Back to Smith. To the inside. Shot clock at 6. It's stolen by Isaac. And here comes the break. Anthony with it. Guarded by Smith. Anthony, the pass to Isaac. Now here's Anthony, guarded closely. Doris, Suggs kind of had a trial by fire with his introduction to the league, huh?
He did, B.A., because he was asked to start a lot of games, and that, to me, is successful perseverance.
Ball, he's checked in for Smith. Just 5 on the clock. The 3 from Suggs. The Hornets pull it in. Martin outside. Pass to Richards. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. The shot misses. Oh, great D that time from Isaac. Orlando trailing here. Here's Bull. He's guarded by Martin. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
The three from Suggs. It's hauled in by Oubre. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Here's Rozier. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Terry Rozier in amongst the trees gets that one to go. Guys, when the conversation is about the Charlotte Hornets, obviously there is a figure that looms large, and that's the majority owner, Michael Jordan, the man who has 6 NBA titles, the man who many consider the greatest player to ever play the game.
The offensive rebound. Pass to Bull. Goes back up. And he gets it to go. Time called here. The Hornets decide to talk it over. Since MJ took over as owner of the Hornets in 2010, he's tried to keep them competitive.
Unlike when MJ was a player in a huge market like Chicago, in a market like Charlotte, it's much smaller. It's a bigger challenge to attract marquee talent. But I would say this, they've got some exciting young talent on their roster. You begin with LaMelo Ball, certainly potential there to build on.
Washington's checked in for Charlotte. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Williams, a screen on Fultz. Here's Ball. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
I love how LaMelo uses the contact to get to the line. This guy's IQ on the offensive end is something else.
And Doris for the Magic, seems like they are still developing.
Yes, B.A., there's no doubt they're still developing. Lots of youth on this roster. It's an organization that has not made it out of the first round of the playoffs since back in the 09-10 season. So much growth is needed. What you hope is the losing hasn't taken a toll on the culture.
The Hornets have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Out to Oubre. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Suggs. Orlando's gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Right wing. Here's Bull. This one for 3. To the right side. Stolen by Ball. Fast break. Here come the Hornets. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's on Markelle Fultz.
LaMelo Ball, a guy who is so unique in terms of his frame and the game, but boy, the potential is limitless. You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
It's both from the stripe. Here's Ball. 7 points in the game. Outside for Rozier. Again, the miss by the Hornets. Here's Suggs. Here's Fultz. Back to Suggs. Carter inside. And it's slammed in by Carter.
Boy, you see Carter Jr. use every bit of that 7'5" wingspan. Boy, he's tough to guard around.
It's all tied in Orlando. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. LaMelo Ball with a strong contribution so far in this one.
He took a head-on approach in the first half, going straight at the D and drawing fouls.
I have to love his tenacity. This guy stays in attack mode, makes defenders work, tries to keep them off balance.
We've got Gary Harris. He's out there with Cole Anthony. Wendell Carter is out there with Banchero. And it's Bol in at the 4 spot. So that's who Jamal Mosley starts the second half with. Oubre can't hit. And Orlando shooting only 40% from the floor in this game. Here's Anthony. It's deflected.
Well, you love the 6'7" length that LaMelo Ball brings as a defender. Just gets a hand on that and sends it back.
6 to shoot. Banchero. And that one hits the back iron. And for Charlotte, they're shooting only 36% so far in this game. Ball's doubled. Washington outside. Back to Ball. And it's rejected. Here's Bol, pounded by Rozier. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
We haven't seen many buckets like that one. These teams have struggled to dial in their shooting.
Well, you have to appreciate the defensive battle for sure. Both squads struggling on the offensive end. We call this grit and grind.
Washington a screen. Oubre passes to Washington. Out to Oubre. Tries again. And it's Orlando with a rebound. Carter's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Bol. And scores off the crossover. And now a 4-point Magic lead.
Boy, what a great find by Carter Jr. Not a ball-stopping big man. You gotta love it.
That one goes in.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit. And you know, guys, there's one thing that may have hurt the Hornets the past few seasons. A lack of playoff experience among their core players.
For Charlotte, they've gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. Ball passes to Oubre. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists in the game.
Well, you have to respect how fast Kelly Oubre gets his shot off in catch-and-shoot situations.
Out to the right wing. Pass to Banchero. Here's Bol. And it's Orlando with another. And of the Hornets' top 5 scorers last season, 3 have never been to the playoffs.
And BA, that can be tough when the pressure's on. They've gotten blown out in play-in games each of the last 2 seasons. But with all their talent, they should be in the postseason soon enough.
The 3. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Williams has got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Ball. 1:49 left in the 3rd quarter here. Rozier can't get it to go. For Orlando, they've gone cold here in this 3rd quarter. Just 3 of 9. Here's Banchero. The Hornets pull it in. Ball outside. Washington inside. Carter's there. Pass to Oubre. Back to Washington. Ooh, and he took a hard foul. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
People were worried that this would slow the action down.
The previous play is in
Every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the ref.
the ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And he knocks down the first one. And the Magic making a change here. Wagner's checked in. And so Washington nails both of them. Orlando has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Anthony against Ball. Pass to Bol. And here's Harris. Puts up a three. It's hauled in by Oubre.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Washington, a screen on Wagner. Outside Oubre. Wagner with a steal. To the wing, right side. Here's Anthony. And the foul is called. He missed. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt.
The previous play is under review.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Orlando making some changes. Banchero comes in for Bull, and it's Isaac in for Harris. So Charlotte going with almost an entire new group here. Thor, he's checked in for Williams. Martin comes in for Washington. Hayward, he's checked in for Oubre, and it's Smith in for LaMelo Ball.
Boy, to me, Cole Anthony, one of the most striking things about this young man is his confidence first, his IQ for the game, and there's a fearlessness to what he does that I really admire.
Pass to Carter. Here's Banchero. Carter, the pass to Wagner. Shot clock at 5. Carter, a screen on Rozier. The Magic need to put one up here. The three from Banchero. They get the rebound. And down it goes. 2 points. Carter's got 6 points.
Boy, that's a big-time effort play by Wendell Carter Jr. This guy gives you everything he's got.
Rozier gets the bucket.
And for them to get out in front, it feels like they're going to need him to lead the way.
That's the end of the third, and it's tied up. And fourth quarter basketball will become... And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the court for the Hornets. Rozier out on the wing with Hayward. Then there's Cody Martin. Then there's Dennis Smith. And it's Thor in at the center position.
They have a never-give-up attitude.
No doubt keeping it very close. They're going to have to step up even more to get over the hump here.
Anthony, the pass to Carter. Chalk up 2 there.
Wendell Carter Jr. going to the cup. Look out, folks. Here he comes.
Anthony against Smith. Going inside. And he goes in for the dunk.
Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's...
Oh!
Oh, my goodness. Going to the rim with aggression is young Cole Anthony.
And for the Hornets, they're shooting only 42%. Rozier, the pass to Smith. And there's a pick. Pass to Martin from outside the arc. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And that's how you up the ante. Come right back at them.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Charlotte calls timeout. And I'm sure the players will be staying hydrated with some Gatorade during this timeout. It's so important that they maximize their ability to recharge during a short break like this. Bowl, he's checked in for Orlando. A big group substitution here for Charlotte. Williams is checked in for Thor. Richards comes in for Martin. Oubre, he's checked in for Hayward. And it's Ball in for Smith. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey guys, well here's a summary of what Steve Clifford went over with his team during the break. He told his players, you know your job. Now just go out and do it. Don't get caught up in the moment. I want you to play with a steady pulse. He understands the emotions can run high at this stage of the game.
As always, Allie, we thank you.
Oh, stop it. Get separation with the handle. Cole Anthony just giving the defender the business there.
Ooh, it's stolen away. And they're running. Here's Banchero. And he lays it up and in. And the Magic lead by 2. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Orlando?
You have to be a fan of the energy they've played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
Those block shot numbers are big as well, guys, sending a clear message. We are not going to be scored on easily.
Out to Oubre. Three-pointer Rozier. Orlando grabs the miss.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Bowl, no good.
Well, consistency is so critical, especially in clutch moments. This guy has got that gene.
We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Richards with a screen. Ball finds Williams. Here's Richards. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That's on Wendell Carter. He hits the first one. And that ties this game up. And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives him a lead.
Well, those were essential. Very steady work at the free throw line in a very tight game.
Pass to Carter. Here's Bowl. Richards pulls it in. Richards has got 5 rebounds in the game. To the paint. Oubre. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
With Kelly Oubre, you know this guy's going to be in attack mode. Contact or no, this guy's going to be aggressive.
And so both free throws good, and it's a 3-point game. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter here. Here's Banchero. Richards pulls it in. Richards has got his 6th rebound on the night. Charlotte's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Williams a screen on Anthony. Ball into the lane. Out to Oubre. Here's the 3. Connects from downtown. And the Hornets lead by 6.
He's starting to develop that range. Maybe the stroke isn't perfect, but Oubre showing promise.
Anthony misses.
If you want to cut into a lead, you have got to trust your teammates and move the ball.
Now here's Ball. Rozier, right side. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. And now it's a 9-point Hornet lead.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
With the drive. Bowl, no good. Here's Charlotte now. Outside Oubre. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Well, it's been a hard-fought battle through much of the night. They just missed out on a couple of opportunities they'd love to do over.
Anthony, the pass to Carter. Looking to end the drought. Anthony misses. And so it's Charlotte winning this one. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions.